Hi friends, this is Kumar. My channel name is Kumar Exclusive. Like, comment, subscribe, and 80% watching without subscribe. So just click subscribe button. And thanks for all the 17,000 subscribers. As you know, my subscribers count touched 14,000 in 2016 year after Wired W-I-R-E-D Wired magazine published about me, and later I closed channel for a couple of times, but the count stopped, and after 2016 this is the first time I see that number. Anyway, coming to the topic, one of my followers from my particular state, a city state, if I reveal in US, the problem is the person will be identified, right? So that's why I'm not so Indian communities in America, progress or isolation, the untold story of Desi life in the US. This is a integration or segregation, cultural impact. So a follower recently recently shared their experiences moving from Canada to the US to settle in a newly developed community. Don't think this is Dallas, Texas, that story is over. This is a different story, right? So what they encountered was surprising and to some extent disheartening. Many of their neighbors were Telugu families who seemed more focused on replicating their own cultural environment than embracing American life. You take any state in America, 50 states, newly constructed houses, either by the Indian guy or an American guy, and 50% of them are Telugus, and rest of them are Indians. So you hardly see white Americans or African Americans. Rarely see, right? That is the scenario. Then what happens next? So one lady came to someone's house. That person who wrote to me already lived in US, returned to uh, various countries. They traveled all over the globe. So for them, America is nothing. But these people came and telling their stories. We bought a new house. We are Telugu Christians, we are Kammas, we are Reddys, we are Brahmins, we are Vaishyas. That is the introduction. And in America, you have to visit anybody's house by call and take an appointment, no matter what, whether it is your own sister. That is a custom or culture here. But these newly constructed communities, they are not following any of the customs. They are just knocking door to door and going together and spending huge time without taking any appointment, and also they are coming for dinner, and they're all working in director cadre level, the men. I don't know how they get these jobs. Some of them are H1, some of them are on GC, some of them got a US citizenship. The problem is the wives wants IT job. So she's one lady is telling another one. So I'm looking for IT job. Then the other person asked like, what is the skill set? Then she said, PeopleSoft, SAP, SQL, SAP, like that. So whatever the information I receive, same accent I'm speaking. If it is Telugu, it would be a blast. SAP. What is SAP? That's what, and SAP. Yeah. Where did you learn? Udemy. What is Udemy? Oh, Udemy. The same Udemy I opted only for how to learn investigative journalism tips and how to interview people. That for that purpose I went there. And that's what, and so shocked. The person who moved from Canada, they were shocked, and because they are not into IT, they are doing their own non-IT jobs and also their business, whatever it is, right? So I don't want to reveal much because this video is seen by both the victim and the accused or all the parties. Then how to edit, right? So then that's how. And they're all meeting together and chit chatting and discussing about each one. That is what. And they compare from teaspoons to Tesla cars. So that's what I wrote a post, and it went viral. So then I asked my investigative friend, why does a post goes viral? So nobody has clue, why that goes viral. So like that earlier also ban the caste, three castes, Kumar, Reddy, Kapus, ban it because they have a subgroups. Their job requirement they are not revealing outside and placing by themselves. So that is a threat to America, right? So so like that this another post went viral on the X. Okay. So then what happened? The same thing many are started attacking. One lady wrote, "Uncle, take a BP tablet." Then I said, "Okay, auntie, give me BP tablet with a glass of water." Right? If you are scolding someone, the other person also will scold double, right? And another guy, he lived, he came to US in 2000 year. He lived here, Hatters. 2005 he got green card. His wife doesn't want to fake resume. In 2009 they got a job, whatever. And what he was digging, okay, show me, are you qualified for H1B? What is the issue? Video, every video is intent and content. What is the topic? What is that you need to address? You cannot kill a messenger, right? On American road, you guys Indians are, he didn't mention Indians, you guys are killing truth tellers in the name of negative and hatred, right? So hate is different, negative is different, truth is different. Like Indian media report about India news. Do you attack Indian media by saying you're speaking negative or hate, right? So that's what news is news, right? Okay. So then I have received, right? I'm not telling stories, right? I'm not a movie script writer. So that's what the first line is. Newly developed community where encountered, and let me go to the original post. Yeah, a follower wrote he moved from Canada to U.S.A. state. I'm not mentioning. Otherwise, every state among 50 states, same story. A new community. Community means people living together, but Indian context, community means caste. Newly constructed houses, at least a dozen of families, Telugu spouses want to fake resumes to get jobs, learn IT from Udemy. Someone wrote on YouTube, how do they get without faking resumes? So it is like promoting crime, man. So the stories that I received, eventually Americans are colonized in America, do not see Americans at all in the communities, only Indians or Telugus. So I am not against India or Indian, that you have to remember. The beauty of America is fading away or going away by kicking out diverse families. So like that I keep on wrote a couple of points, and in the evening I wrote, I didn't expect this will go viral. It at least has a 2.4k likes and 600k 600.4k views. I didn't expect, man, really. Hats off for all these likes and these people who write comments, right? So like that, I quote an example like Xerox client in Webster, New York, upstate New York, where all Indians from working from TCS live in only one apartment complex. Americans live in elsewhere. And if you, I lived in Americans area for 3 years. Then the people look at you as anti-India type, like in, oh, are you living in American locality? What is there? I placed a video reviews on that apartment. Then someone choose look at that apartment reviews, and they came here. At least two families. One Italian, they shared about how horrible TCS is. The wife is pregnant. They didn't give a leave. So all that they shared. So like that I keep on writing, and it goes viral. I don't know the reason also, right? So the same thing, someone attack my English is bad, but my English is bad, but you have to address the point, right? How Indian women, aunties, I don't call aunties. I don't like these words, uncle and aunt, but aunties they call F1 student, they call aunties because our Indian recruits also when H4 EAD 2015 it issued. These people don't know that L2 EAD also backdoor entry, right? So yeah, in these communities there is a recurring trend, spouses faking resumes to secure IT jobs after learning skills from platforms like Udemy. Okay, then this system, if you report about anybody's resume is fake, they will sit literally 6 months in jail, but jails will be filled, and there is no enough staff. That's why nobody is taking care of white collar crimes. So then the system often relies on caste-based networks. These all aunties will get a job. They will buy a second car and they will do a lot of show-offs, parties, because caste-based networks. And casting coach. Casting coaches Indians called stand out night. Remove all clothes and sleep with the hiring manager. So they will give a job. Okay, that's happening. Casting coach is there in every field. Those who don't know, please Google it. So this system often relies caste-based networks where professional opportunities are shared within the closed circle. That is the dangerous thing, problem with the caste groups. Caste hiring manager as a layer company. The layer company will post the job ads in their WhatsApp group or only within their groups, and then they pick the caste guy. Americans do not know what is caste. That's why Indians are surviving here. So closed circle by passing qualified candidates. That is the problem. Such practices may provide short-term benefits to individuals but ultimately undermine trust and integrity in the job market. Social dynamics in these communities are unique but challenging. The follower observed that invitations are seldom needed. Neighbors frequently drop by unannounced. Yeah, that is the problem. They come, these people, rarely, oddly, often, occasionally. So the occasionally needed neighbors frequently drop by unannounced. They don't announce, but they come, often staying for hours. For some people, they stayed for dinner also, it seems. So they didn't invite, the people came from Canada, they didn't invite anyone. But sometimes they even join for meals without prior planning. While this might be a norm in certain cultures, it contrasts sharply with the structured, privacy-focused American lifestyle. All days, I'm against generalization, majority Indians, they fucked up American lifestyle. And they force everyone. Suppose I'm an Indian, I want to lead, I didn't hate India, but just for contest purpose I'm quoting. I hate India, I fuck life there and I came here, right? I want to lead an American lifestyle. But your Desi friends will drag you into Indian lifestyle. That is the problem. That's why you understand that some people make positive videos. What positive? This video costs lots of money, man. Use information I'm giving it to you at free of cost. Watching freely and writing nonsense to me. So while might be a norm certain cultures and it contrasts sharply with the structured privacy focused American lifestyle. So housing segregation was another. Buying a house is a liability, not an asset. But many are buying during the work for home. Work for home, not work from home. Time in Texas, they are literally fucked up. They are selling it and nobody is buying it, and they have to move to a different location. They don't know whether rent it or sell it. So buying a house is a liability, not an asset. So those who bought, especially on H1B, they are gone. Next point. So all home tour videos are just simply fake. If you have if you have $1 million, you enjoy. Why do you need to show it on a video? You have $1 million house. Tomorrow somebody thieves will come and attack you, right? You are exposing your vulgar wealth of display, right? Same thing, jewelry. In Srimelia case also the same. They bring a grandma from India for nanny job and she talked, slip of tongue, we have so much of gold, and the man, not boy, addicted to casinos, he targeted their jewelry in their house and killed the nanny and their daughter. And they're all TCS employees, it seems, H1Bs. So don't show it on Instagram or YouTube, all your jewelry and houses. That's very, you're inviting thieves to your house. Crime, right? So housing segregation was another surprising aspect. In Webster, New York, for instance, 2015, entire apartment complex are occupied by Indians working for a specific employer. Okay, while Americans reside elsewhere. This clustering diminishes the opportunities for cultural exchange and reinforces social silos. I don't understand why, see, in New Jersey also, grain storage, grain store, feed storage, storage tower, social storage tower. When you all want to live in Kamma caste in one locality, Dallas, Texas, Reddy's caste in one particular location, Dallas, Texas, or all Tamilians wants to live in one location, Edison, New Jersey. All Malayalis wants to live in Columbus, Ohio, one location. So all in particular community, whatever it is, Kapus, Reddys, Kammas, Brahmins, Dalits, Telugu Christian, they want to segregate and live in on their communities. Then what the heck, you fled India and living in America, what are you learning from America? If your neighbor is not an American, what are you learning from America and giving back to America? So you are importing the same old stupidity to the year and segregating and then exploiting further this beautiful systems here and people here. I don't know, I'm speechless, man. So opportunities, cultural storage tower. At work, influence of caste is evident, very evident. Okay, if a manager belongs to a particular group, the job offers are often offered to those within the same network. I placed the JP Morgan Chase case, TCS, several videos, 4,300 videos. JP Morgan, I took it, I went to the court, right? I didn't go physically because of the COVID. So, hiring managers and these two Chaudhary caste layers harassed me a lot just because they want $25 an hour per every 1 hour. How can I give a H1B at $25 to some caste hiring manager? Though you hired me technically, interviewed and all the process, how do you expect? You have to hire your caste guy and you do his job and then you take his salary. So that's what happening for why the main target for commerce, because they are the people who trigger this violence, nuisance, nonsense, menace and become role model for others. Sometimes without interview, adequate qualifications. Yeah, that guy, he bring his brother-in-law also into the same bank. No interviews, nothing, and he could not do anything in SQL, and he was finally fired. And then the manager came and told me, I brought my brother-in-law inside, but he could not learn anything. What is this, man? Is it Chase Bank or something else? That's why don't opt Bank of America, Chase Bank if you get a job. It's a pressure cooker job. You will regret later. All caste groups are there. Caste people. Okay. So at work influence, without interview adequate questions, the see, if you know the caste based hiring manager, you don't need fake resume, you don't need proxy people. So my friends who are in this proxy business, who watch my videos, they think that I'm targeting them. No, from 2008 I'm exposing this, right, on Facebook. I'm not in Facebook now. So if you know cash-based hiring manager, he will take this $2,500 or $3,000 a month directly. Otherwise, you have to give a fake resume, proxy interview guy, proxy support guy. So if you know cash-based hiring manager, you don't need to fake your resume. You don't need a proxy interview guy. You don't need a proxy support guy. Proxy means your interview will attend by someone else. Your job done by someone else because you install screen sharing software on the client laptop. Cybersecurity guys also failed their jobs. So then somebody will operate from India or here. So they get paid 50% of your salary or something percentage, whatever you talk or negotiate. So this is what happening. Adequate. This isolation also implications for education and child rearing. Oh my God. Even they washed out entire American culture, parenting, child raising, child rearing. Parents often pressure children to excel academically. So these parents, they push their kids only study, no sports. That's why you rarely see American basketball and football Indian kids, right? excel and leading to a hyper competitive environment that spills over into the schools. Indians spoil American schools also indirectly. So Indian children influenced by their parents sometimes bring notions of wealth and social status into their interactions and impacting their American peers. Let me quote two examples. One father, he failed to study BTech in India, so he forced his son to study BTech. So he is unable to read. See, for example, I am unable to read BTech, then I will opt for BA, become BSc, something easiest degree. But since India he cannot do it, another father, he forced his daughter to go to the medicine because he could not study medicine or he wants a dream. So finally, the daughter was debarred from the college. She was crying. So later he managed, before that he managed with the professors helping him, Indian professors, writing essays and all, but she could not survive in the medical degree. Finally she is fired. It is somewhere between New Hampshire to New Jersey, that particular state I am quoting an example. The follower shared antidotes highlight these issues. An innocent, myself, right? An innocent child asking my son 2015, do you own a house? She asked a little girl to my son, and my son said no. Then she said, my dad does, so you are poor. See, in the school, it is in New Jersey, one girl asked my son, does your father own a house? My son said no. Then she said, my father does, so you are poor. So if you don't have a house, these MF Indians, they tell their kids, those who don't have a house, they are poor. That's what the Indian parents, either GC or US status, inculcating poison into their children's brain like that. And they are talking at schools. Then another example is neighbors assuming every activity, even taking out the trash, might be a source of income. Let me tell you, Indians are so stupid here. A friend came from a different country, and I'm taking, my son doesn't want to throw what you call, I don't remember the names, recollect the names for this moment. So I have to put the trash in my car or van, and I have to throw it elsewhere. It's a mile distance, it's a community location, recycle bin, whatever. The apartment trash also has, but that is a different one. So when I was carrying, the gentleman is asking, do you get money? So you have to pay money to dispose your trash. So these two are antecedents, highlights of these issues, man, of Indian lives. That is stories, narratives. One is 2015, a young girl, even before 2015, 2011 to 15, a young girl asking my son, does your dad own a house? When my son said no, she said her father does. That means she said immediately, you are poor. So even the Bill Gates and the beggar go to the McDonald's, sit aside and drink that coffee or whatever, juice, eat French fries. They don't even ask. You can't even look at their dressing. You cannot know. You cannot identify who is rich or poor. So the beauty of America is that only Indians have this problem. Oh, he is Dalit, he is Reddy, he is Kamma, he is Brahmin, he is sitting next to me. What is this, man? In America, I am telling. So that they pass on to their children, which is very sad. And I raised my kid without knowing what is caste, what is his caste. Then one day he come back to me and said, he has done a lot of research presentations on caste and H1B also in the school. He said, Dad, why don't I come across Dalits or lower or downtrodden caste people in America? Can you imagine? That means at school they are already have come across this topic. I'm speechless, man, again. So if you give visas to Indians, caste become global problem. So while America is celebrated as a melting pot of cultures, these behavior risk undermining its essence. That is where I am educating the people, right? Instead of blending into the diverse fabric of society, such practices create cultural enclaves that prioritize material success over integration. This post is not an attack on any group or culture, but a reflection on what it means to live in a new country. I will repeat, this post that I wrote it on X is not an attack on any group or culture, but a reflection on what it means to live in a new country. The goal is to inspire introspection and encourage Indian diaspora to embrace the American way of living while cherishing their roots, right? It is about finding balance and contributing positively to the community they are part of. You have to show some gratitude, right? All my videos is a gratitude towards America. What's happening here? They don't know what is fake. Fake means just someone arrived today into America, but he will show 10 years ago he arrived. Then he forged the driving license, green card, U.S. citizenship, whatever. And then he apply for a job which eliminate all the green card holders, all the Americans there. So his resume will be picked up because a caste A hiring manager, caste B hiring manager, male or female, caste C hiring manager, caste D hiring manager, caste E hiring manager pick up. So there is no need of interview and all that. Interview also they will questions given before. There are interview panel, one American, one Indian, but still he will get selected. The other way is if you don't know the hiring manager, then proxy interview. So some lady A got an interview call. So lady B will sit behind her or another location, Skype proxy they use, disable, enable in one location, one device, and she attend. She charge $1,000. Like that one lady told me, 2011 or in 14 in between, she attended 17 times a technical interview for one lady and she could not select. That body shop guy running behind her, please attend 18th time. So that dumb our guys are. Lip sync, right, action. And after getting into the project, they don't know what to do, right? They will outsource their job illegal to someone, which is a cyber security threat to the clients and all. I went to some projects to investigate to CISSP kind of a job in Maryland, a government client. I don't want to reveal much details. So then that is how they are doing it. And I give my 10 recommendations what to do. So then if the hiring manager is honest, he has to hire American first, but they hire Indians because they get a under the table commission. And if they found this resume is fake, they will ask standout night. They will literally go because they want, every Indian wants dollars here, H1B pickup or lottery or H1B filing, okay, and they want green card. They want US citizenship, they want to have fuck here and kids here born US citizenship. At what cost? At sleeping with hiring manager. This is what happening in America. That's why Indians are majority becoming rich buying houses. There is no other hard work, sincerity, merit. Please don't talk about merit when the visa is 100% luck and lottery system. Only talent reserved for O visa where all Indians apply. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's make this in Telugu when I get time. See you again in the next video. Please subscribe. That way it will be helpful for me. Thank you. See you again.